We are live.
Okay, then. Well, hi and welcome. Uh, if you're looking for affordable housing, our channel is for that purpose. Today, we're looking at a house in Cheboygan, Michigan. The address is 545 Duncan Avenue in Cheboygan. Um, this is a house that's for sale for $114,000. So it's definitely a bit pricier than our normal videos. Um, It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath with 2,100 square feet, so it's pretty good sized. It's a single family home. It's got a 2 car garage. Um, and we're looking at houses that are affordably priced. This is about 1/4 of what the average median home price is in the United States now. Um, and I've picked this house, and actually the video we just did before it, knowing full well that Tagg would never ever live in either of these houses unless for only a short time during the warmest part of the summer. Yes, this is kind of also close to the lake. It's like on the northern part of the lower, is it called the Lower Peninsula? They've got the Upper Peninsula and I think the Lower Peninsula in Michigan. Anyway, so our YouTube channel is focused on finding and sharing with our viewers, i.e. you folks that are here listen to me ramble on, finding affordable housing solutions for everyday people. That's who we think we are, Tagg and I. With a little elbow grease and a big vision, your dream home is totally within reach. Put in the work, bring your creativity, and before you know it, you'll be kicking back in a place that's truly yours. Your dream home isn't just a wish, it's a DIY away. So there are 18 photos on the realtor.com website, and I'm going to hand things off to Tagg so she can introduce the house to us, and we'll get started.
Okay. Well, 114,000 for 2,100 square feet. I think you're getting more house for uh, you did in the other photo. I mean, this is what, $15,000 more, but you're getting 2,100 square feet. That's huge.
It's no, the other one was 90,000, so it's 24,000 more.
Oh, I
Um,
thought it was 99,000.
I know you did mention that, and I just didn't want to interrupt you for the umpteenth time. But with that being said, I did go back and take a look at the price per square foot on both of them, and this is close to half the price per square foot that the previous one was.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was 900 and something square feet, and I just could not get over how much they were asking for it with all the updates that needed to be done to the home. The only thing that was brand new was the roof, which can be costly, but not for 900 and something square feet, under 1,000 square feet. So, um, but I'm liking the way how this looks. It has more room in it, and it's
Uh,
still close to the lake. I mean, you can
I
make it
think
pretty.
Cheboygan is actually closer to Lake Huron than the previous town who I had to spell the name of because I couldn't pronounce it.
Oh, okay. But you can stretch this porch to be the width of the front yard, or the front side of this property. So, I mean, there is possibilities here to make this pretty, or you can just plant some plants um, that is appealing and eye catching, or herbs. Have your home service you. You can extend this deck as well in the back, or porch in the back as well, um, to go all the way to the corner, or even just partly wrap around here
Yeah, that
What do
gas
you think?
meter is definitely triggering me. I wouldn't want to have a place where you might socialize very close to your gas meter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's some actual, like um, rules about that sort of thing. You know, the distance from it that you can put a deck or something like that. You just want to make sure you're fully in compliance with that for safety's sake. But you can
Right.
absolutely wrap it around the corner there and go approach the gas meter there.
Uh-huh. Um, isn't it possible to move the gas meter? Didn't we do that once?
No, no, we had a leaking line, so we had to dig it up and have them replace all the line in January.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. When our neighbor backed into our gas meter and didn't tell us, yeah, she would have
Yeah,
killed us. But,
good
whatever.
times.
Yeah, good times. So anyway, moving on. This is a nice, large backyard. Definitely have some raised gardens.
I'm
What are you gonna
sorry to
do?
interrupt you, but I actually
Mhm.
can't help making another comparison to the house we just looked at and this one. Neither one of them actually disclosed the size of the lot, and that matters.
No.
I mean, looking at this, I'm thinking that maybe there's an acre-sized lot because that's a
Hmm.
pretty good size amount of what looks like area that they cut with their lawnmower as a yard.
Yeah.
Maybe when
Yeah.
you look at the aerial view, we'll be able to try to get a better handle on it. But anyway, I'll stop interrupting you. No, well, I actually probably will never stop interrupting you, but I will do my best to minimize it from this point forward,
Okay.
right after I
Because
stop talking.
this looks huge. And it looks like you have a little storage here on the back.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Um,
that's neighbors.
is it neighbors? Oh, okay.
Well,
All right.
to the left of it, you can see some stuff that looks like maybe a
Oh,
fence.
yeah.
So I'm thinking that's an airstream the neighbor has in their back yard, which is pretty cool.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So moving on, I don't see where we can go straight to the kitchen, but let's move over to the bathroom. And so we have a picture of a tub and shower combination. Um, it's another part of the bathroom, and looks as though they attempted to do some updates
Looks as though
here.
what?
They attempted to do some updates. You got a new flooring, sink, medicine cabinet, toilet looks new.
I got a comment on this before you move away from it. When you look at that pipe that's, outside the wall instead of the normal place that
Mm,
they put pipes, it looks
inside the
white,
wall.
right?
Yeah.
It looks white like a PVC pipe usually is, but
Hmm.
that's a cast iron pipe there that they painted white. I'm like
No.
90% sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Uh,
have to be a do-over for me. I don't know what it would take, but that needs to be inside the wall.
yeah. It needs to be inside the wall. I think I would just wall this corner here. Maybe
That
move
that
this
would be
toilet
simpler.
so it's um, this part is walled in, and then have the toilet um, kind of blocking that wall. Um, but yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, this is a window here. I would want. I would probably have the window stained or something like that, so you can see directly into the bathroom. But that's
Yeah.
just me.
That's a pretty clever idea about walling it off, and to give it some balance, maybe put some shelves or a linen type thing on the other side.
Yeah, yeah. I would want to access this wall with some cabinets, um, a linen
Yeah,
closet or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you absolutely can put a row of upper cabinets across the top there, and it wouldn't be in your headspace or anything.
Hmm.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. But with this being Michigan, I wouldn't want to have the plumbing against the exterior wall.
Yeah, if the wall behind the toilet is exterior wall, yeah, you wouldn't want to put it in the wall. It's in the right place if that's the case because it'll be kept warm um,
Hmm.
by being in the heated and air conditioned space.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Moving over, let's go back to the living room. And, I'm liking the wood paneling. This is a natural wood. I'm not too sure about this column here, but it's a support. So I'd want to do something about this um, and address the ceiling as well. But, at least the home is large enough that you can negotiate your offer price to offset some of these improvements that you would want to do to the home, like the plumbing that's on the outside of the wall and this support beam here and the ceiling. You definitely need a new roof, probably. Yeah. So, 2,100 square feet, there's some wiggle room with negotiating the price on this, and you still have a lake, um, an easy access to the lake. So,
You know
uh,
what?
hmm,
The roof on on the second story portion of the
hmm,
roof, that looks
hmm.
like a metal roof. Although,
Oh, it sure does.
being in Michigan though, it does seem like it doesn't have the enough of a slant for snow to slide off like you would expect
Mhm.
for a northern climate home that probably gets a lot of snow.
Yeah.
But I think I'd have to, those two little bump outs there for the door and the that window, leaving them shingles was, you'd have to go ahead and make it match the rest of the roof you know, to for me it would just be like, I can't leave it like that.
Yeah.
Do I need to do
Yeah.
that again so that everybody got the full effect? Okay,
Okay.
Roger, calm down, Roger.
So moving to the bedroom, I like the shiplap in here.
It looks
Um,
good.
yeah, and it's a little small, so maybe I would do like a hideaway bed or something in there. But we're not really talking about the decor, more so the structure of the home. Um, yeah, I'm liking the natural wood, definitely. Any comments?
Um, no, the rooms actually do seem a bit on the small side for it to be a 2,100 square foot house. The ones that we're seeing, of course, the one right now isn't as small, but this one, for example, that has the two pieces of furniture, one's the bunk bed and one's, I don't actually really know what's going on over there, but a lot of stuff piled onto it. Um, it does seem a bit on the small side. Maybe, they had a larger family and they just had to have that stuff to accommodate everybody. But I saw the
Hmm.
same thing with this bedroom, this which I maybe is the master bedroom. I don't know.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
those are the only two seemingly bedroom photos that we're getting, um, or that I've seen so far. I guess I should say.
Yeah,
I don't know.
with
The
bedrooms this small, I think I would try to do some pocket doors if possible. Uh, so the
yeah,
door isn't like right there next to the bed,
yeah,
hitting a bed like that.
right. That's a good point. Um, But I do, we've sold a couple of houses, and that's one thing that they do mention. Declutter, and I can't think of the other word, but just get rid of, kind of make it a more. Oh, I'm lost for words, but declutter and those types of things were not happening here. Maybe they're not in a position to do that. We don't know. I'm assuming, it's currently occupied with the photos that we're seeing. So it is what it is. I mean, you're supposed to be looking past the personal belongings of the person living in the home when you're looking at the home and making your buying decisions. So, yeah, you maybe made a mistake asking me my comments on it, but those are my thoughts.
Yeah, that's all right. But you have plenty of room to add on to the home if you want. Um, Here's a view of the kitchen. It looks like they attempted to do some renovations.
Yeah, you can definitely tell some work was underway.
Hmm. Yeah, but I think you have more here to work
What?
with than you do with 900 square feet on a small lot, because the lot didn't look very big at all. So when you say cabin home, this is what I'm thinking. It actually has wood in it. Yeah. So
I
anyway,
guess when
let's
they
take.
went to,
Go ahead.
I was going to say it was snarky, but I guess when they went to the resale store to purchase some flooring on that last photo, there's a uh, sale on for one of the types, but they didn't get enough, so they had to go back and buy some more.
Yeah. Or they
Did
just
you know?
used the trees that they did have, but you got a lot
Did you
more
notice the
yard. So
flooring had two different shades to it though? When the two
yeah.
areas of the house met.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, that's just me being snarky. So you want me to talk now about the end?
Yeah, we're coming to the end. We're looking at the neighborhood now, and you have plenty of room. Definitely for sure. You're not sharing an easement to get to the beach or to the lakefront. So um I like I like this one more so than the other home.
Well, that's nice.
And
I still don't expect you to be living in it, but that's nice.
yeah, no, the whole year, no. It's a little too cold for me. Let's see, satellite view. And you got a nice size lot here. And
Yeah.
it's in a smaller neighborhood and have a smaller community. Still surrounded by a green belt. Let's shrink this out a little bit more. And here's the beach right here. You have to drive to it, but instead of walking, I'm okay with that. Um, but you have room. So if you wanted it as a a summer getaway, it is large enough where you can invite guests, and it has a big enough yard that you can add on and have something sustainable. So yeah. Anyway, any closing comments?
Okay. Yeah. I have a tendency to take a minute or two at this stage of our videos. Thank you for being here watching it and listening to us um, give our often wildly different opinions about what we do with the house. Um, Today we did two videos on homes in the lower peninsula of Michigan. I think we've been to Michigan before on previous videos, but um, something was actually pulling me. that way. And so I found these houses, and as you can tell, Tagg was not a fan for the first one, but that's not the one we're reviewing here, so there's no reason to talk about it. And tell you the truth, I kind of like this one a little better. I like them both actually for different reasons, though. That's me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to us. And we wish you the very best of luck in your home buying journey. We hope that the kind of things that we talk about, we would do with homes, is able to provide some sort of uh, maybe idea for you in what you're going to do in your home. And we wish you the very best of luck in your home buying journey. Thank you for your time. I think I've already said that at least twice. So to you, Tagg, to close us out.
Okay, well, your dream home might be one project away, whether if you're into fixer uppers or homegrown gardens. This channel is your go to for real freedom, your affordable living, and homesteading. And if you have a property you'd like to share, we're more than happy to get the word out. After all, it's about people helping people. Catch you next video.